So when you look at people who are great at what they do, there's curiosity, right? Their mind comes to this subject and wants to stay there, right? I mean, there are people who say, oh, I'm not intellectual. Oh, I'm not really smart. When you start talking about something that you really care about, you are a genius because that is where your mind lives. And it happens, usually, well, we hope in childhood, meaning you do have to be exposed to things. I think great parenting, a lot of it is noticing what your young person is thinking about, that when we begin to notice where our mind lives, when we begin to notice what attracts our attention spontaneously, that is the beginning of discovering the interests that can make us something of a genius about what we do. Go out and do something. Interests are like food. You got to taste it to know whether you like it or not. Children, what you see, very wise and certainly very privileged parents, right? Because it sometimes costs money to do this. They're cycling their kids through a variety of pursuits so they can sample, so they can taste things and spit them out if they don't like them. It's called choose easy. And I tell my students, you will never be great in life at something where it is the hardest thing of all the things in the life menu that you could pick. Choose the easiest one. Choose the one that you want to think about. Choose the one that you're good at. Like, choose easy. And then the second part of the course is work hard. Sometimes I call it work smart. So fine, choose easy is the entree. Yes, there is a second section where you have to work, but my goodness, you're never, this, Mel, like people make this mistake all the time. They don't take into account what their interests and their energy and their, be at a place where you are at your best. Start there. 1,000-hour rule is this. If you want to become great at what you do, you have to do thousands of hours, maybe not the exact number, 10,000, but yes, thousands of hours of the highest quality practice that you can do. And what Anders and I found together is that when you are really passionate and persevering about a long-term goal, you are the sort of person who puts in more of those high quality hours. You can be your own Olympic coach if you break down these things that are feeling discouraging to you. When you feel that feeling of discouragement, you should just think to yourself, too big, right? Too big. That's what it is. Not impossible, too big, right? You need to eat in, spoonfuls. You can't like swallow too much. So be your own Olympic coach.